let me tell you this. There are problems that only come to your life because you are rich. Money solves other problems, but the realm of wealth has its own problems. And the problems that poor people have, money can solve most of it. But the problems that rich people have, only God can solve it. Did you hear what I said? The problems that poor people have, money can usually solve most of it. Most poor people's problems is how to get, how do they say it now? To get ends to meet. But for a wealthy person, most rich people, their problems is not how to get ends to meet. No. When you have a problem that money cannot solve, you are in trouble, because you will need God. Most poor people, their problems, I can tell you, and poor here not being an insult, just a description of a state of living. Most poor people, the problems, 90% of a poor man's problem, I can tell you, can be solved with finances. Housing, food, health care, etc. But there are people who get to a realm where they have all the money, and everybody within their realm also has money. At that point, what solves money is not, what solves their problem is not money again. So if you get beguiled by social media and television to believe that just because people are flashing designers, driving the most expensive cars, living, having the most luxurious living, and sometimes even believers admire this and they say, God, but this is what I want now. Is it that you cannot give me? I've had the honor, and I say this with every sense of humility, I have met billionaires in dollars. I have spoken with very wealthy people. You do not want to know the problems that wealthy people have. For most wealthy people, one of their major problems is succession. The devil makes sure that most of them have foolish children. So by the time the people spend all that money, the man has billions, but he's crying and bleeding and saying, so everything I worked for, there is a foolish child waiting for me to die, and this child is going to blow up everything, and truly the child is waiting for the father to die. Have you seen billionaires who pass on to glory, and in 1 year their entire estate goes down? Hallelujah. When you meet very wealthy people, you will see some of them, their best friends are the cleaners in their houses, not the owners of other companies, because they live a lonely life. They can't share anything to anybody, and information that comes from them, leaking that information can be equal $10,000, $1 million. Everything about their life makes money, including their secrets, so they can't tell anybody. Are you learning now? They live a very lonely life, very lonely life. They are everywhere, but they are alone. Their pictures are everywhere, but they are alone. They wake up in the night, inject themselves with all kinds of substances so that they can sleep for 3 or 4 hours. Wealth without God. Some of them are called James in Nigeria. They are called John in Europe. They are called Gabriel in Dubai. In one island, they are called another name. They have over 10, 20 passports depending on where they are, because you don't know which government will fight you at any given time.